All right, buckle up, because today we are diving into the world of stress-free travel,
Ooh, okay.
specifically a service called DUBZ that's turning heads in Dubai.
Right. Yeah, I've heard of this.
Imagine this. You're sipping a latte in your hotel lobby, completely checked in for your flight,
Okay.
while everyone else is wrestling suitcases at the airport.
Sounds familiar.
That's the promise of DUBZ, and we're going to unpack exactly how it works,
Yeah,
its pros and cons, and whether it's something you should consider for your next trip.
definitely. I'm intrigued. It's certainly shaking up the travel scene. What we're seeing with DUBZ, powered by Dinata,
Okay.
is a shift from the traditional airport experience to something more akin to a personalized concierge service for your luggage.
Okay. For those who haven't heard of DUBZ, give us the rundown.
Yeah.
What's the deal with checking in for your flight from your hotel room or even your home?
So essentially, DUBZ brings the airport check-in process directly to you.
Ah,
You schedule a pickup, they arrive at your location way and tag your bags and even hand you your boarding pass on the spot.
really?
Talk about starting your vacation off, right?
No kidding.
And they've partnered with several major airlines, Emirates, Fly Dubai, Kuwait Airways, Saudi Airlines. It's quite a roster.
Wow, that does sound incredibly convenient, especially if you're someone who dreads navigating crowded airports.
For sure.
But I'm curious, are there any limitations on where DUBZ can be used?
That's a great question. And it highlights an important detail.
Okay.
While DUBZ is making waves in Dubai,
Yeah.
it's not currently available for U.S.-bound flights. This likely boils down to the stricter security regulations in place for international travel to the States.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've established that DUBZ is not your average airport check-in service. But let's delve into the nitty-gritty. Aside from the obvious convenience factor, what are the real, tangible benefits for travelers?
Well, imagine this. You've just spent an incredible vacation in Dubai, checked out of your hotel,
Okay.
and now you have a few hours to kill before your flight.
Right.
Instead of dragging your luggage around
Sure.
or being tethered to the airport,
Yeah.
you could be enjoying those last precious moments exploring the city,
I see.
completely unencumbered.
Yeah.
That's a game changer,
Totally.
especially for families with young children or travelers with mobility issues.
It's like squeezing every last drop of fun out of your trip.
Exactly.
No more frantic airport dashes because you're worried about baggage check-in lines.
Exactly. And it's not just about avoiding hassle, it's about maximizing your precious vacation time. Speaking of maximizing time,
Okay.
DUBZ could be a lifesaver for those with tight layover situations. Instead of being stuck in the airport, you could use that time for a quick city tour or a relaxing meal.
All right, so stress-free travel, more vacation time, it all sounds pretty fantastic so far.
It does.
But let's address the elephant in the room, the cost.
Okay.
These sources don't get into specifics, but I have a feeling this level of convenience comes with a price tag.
You're right to be curious about the cost.
Yeah.
While we don't have precise figures from the materials provided,
Right.
it's safe to assume that DUBZ is an added expense. However, it's all about weighing the value proposition. How much is that peace of mind, that extra time, and that seamless airport experience worth to you?
Right.
It's a personal calculation.
That's a great point. You know, it's like upgrading to business class. For some, it's a no-brainer.
Sure.
For others, it's about prioritizing where their travel budget goes.
Right.
But beyond the cost,
Okay.
handing over your luggage and passport to a third-party service requires a certain level of trust.
Absolutely.
Right.
And that's a valid concern. However, it's important to remember that DUBZ is powered by Dinata,
Okay.
a major player in the aviation industry and a trusted partner of Emirates.
Right.
This affiliation lends a significant level of credibility and reassurance. Plus, when you look at user reviews and testimonials,
Okay.
whether it's TripAdvisor, ThrillArc, or even Google reviews, the feedback is overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
People rave about their professionalism, efficiency, and the peace of mind they experienced using the service.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Seeing positive feedback from fellow travelers definitely goes a long way in building trust.
Yeah.
Speaking of reviews,
Yeah.
I came across a fascinating use case.
Okay.
One traveler actually used DUBZ for luggage transfer from Dubai Mall to the airport.
Now that's interesting. And it highlights a key aspect of DUBZ that we haven't touched upon yet. Its potential to go beyond just hotel or home pickup.
Wow.
They're essentially offering a point-to-point luggage transfer service, which opens up a world of possibilities.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to shop to your heart's content in Dubai and have your purchases safely and conveniently transported to the airport.
It's like having your own personal baggage butler.
Right.
They whisk your bags away while you go about your day. That kind of flexibility could be a game changer for how people experience a city like Dubai, even beyond the airport itself.
Precisely.
Mhm.
And it speaks to a larger trend we're seeing in the travel industry, a move towards personalized on-demand services
Right.
that cater to the modern traveler's desire for convenience and control.
Yeah.
Just like ride-sharing apps revolutionize transportation,
Uh-huh.
services like DUBZ are poised to transform how we think about luggage and airport logistics.
It makes you wonder what other innovative travel solutions are on the horizon. But before we get too caught up in the future,
Right.
let's bring it back to our listener who's planning their next trip.
Okay.
If someone's on the fence about using DUBZ, what are the key takeaways they should keep in mind?
Here's the bottom line. DUBZ presents a compelling solution for travelers looking to eliminate the stress and hassle of traditional airport check-in procedures.
Right.
Their affiliation with Donata, the overwhelmingly positive user reviews, and their unique point-to-point luggage transfer service make them a standout option, particularly in Dubai.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
it's crucial to weigh the potential cost against the value it brings to your specific travel style and budget.
It's all about finding those travel hacks that enhance your experience, right?
Absolutely.
Some people might be perfectly content navigating the airport the old-fashioned way,
Right.
while others might jump at the chance to bypass the lines and start their vacation the moment they step out of their hotel.
Absolutely. It's about making informed decisions that align with your priorities.
Right.
For some, that might mean booking a direct flight to avoid layovers altogether.
For others, it might mean embracing a service like DUBZ to transform those potentially stressful travel hours into opportunities for relaxation or exploration.
Well said. At the end of the day, it's all about traveling smarter, not harder. And who knows, maybe exploring services like DUBZ will inspire our listeners to seek out similar travel hacks in other destinations, making every trip smoother and more enjoyable.
Now, that's a journey worth embarking on.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into the world of stress-free travel with DUBZ. Until next time, happy travels, everyone.